Tune family, how you guys doing today? I'm Webtoon King, and today I'll be doing my chapter review of Hardcore 11 Warrior Earth Gang Chapter 10. Now, technically, I'm doing this review on Tuesday. I'm reading ahead. This is actually my first time in the history of reading webtoons. I've been reading webtoons for a while now, but this is the first time ever I'm actually going to spend my money and pay for the fast pass. Fast pass. Now, this is a very exciting because this chapter actually made me glad that I actually spent my money on this chapter so I can have the review ready by the time the chapter drops on Wednesday. Or was it Tuesday at 10 p.m.? I think it's around that time. But either way, I will have the chapter review ready by then. But my God, let's talk about this chapter. This chapter made me laugh, sad, happy, all at the same time. Now, this chapter, let me give you the main points of this chapter. This chapter made me thought that Ethan was going to pick the pop star class. And it made me laugh because I thought he was going to pick that by accident. But it also made me scared because at the same time as I like it as a joke, but I didn't want him to pick that class. Now, the boy Ethan actually did decide to pick an interesting class. And it felt like I was in between a Fortnite game and a Minecraft one. Trust me, I was explaining it when I'm doing my review over again. You finally get some type of information on Mother, the character Mother that everybody keep mentioning. H mentioned her. The menus that came after Ethan mentioned her too. Now we also see a new cool attack from the Dragon Knight. It's very amazing. I love the color. I love the colorway of the black armor with the green design. Let me start glazing over that. We also see the new transformation from Ethan class, which made me excited because it proved my point when Ethan first became a priest. I mentioned that each transformation, that each class he's going to pick is going to have a different transformation. So I'm very excited that it's been proven to me. And this new transformation had my toe curls up. Pause. Pause, but come on. If you read the chapter, you're going to understand me saying this. I was so excited. Like, this webtoon is my favorite because it's the only webtoons, like, I feel my heart beat and all that stuff. And I love the author. I gotta respect the author because this is an amazing power system and everything. This chapter, we also see Ethan get saved. We see Ethan getting destroyed, losing his new class ability. Hopefully he didn't lose it, but it got destroyed. I was playing all of this at the end. And this whole fast pass made me happy that I spent my money. Made me happy I was alive to read this chapter. Now, story time. Every time I say story time from now on, story time is basically me going over the chapter again, talking about the main points of the chapters. Now, let's go back to the beginning of the chapter. Ethan was actually contemplating like what class he's going to pick. Obviously, there was a mechanic, there was a pop star, and there was a couple others. There's two others, but I don't remember exactly the name of it. I think one was a minor too. But either way, he's doing this, contemplating which one he should pick, making a joke about picking the pop star, but then he realized he's just joking. But he's doing all of this in front of his enemies, so it's kind of pissing them off because it's disrespecting them by doing this in front of him. Which they do something I've never seen like other Shonen Jump do. They don't let him pick his like class, let him transform. They basically attack him while he's thinking about it. And that's actually amazing. But before we talk about them attacking Ethan, we also learn something from the systems. Each time Ethan picks, like basically every time he picks a new class, the level requirement for picking a new class doubles. So let's say the first chapter, he picked a priest, he had to level up once. Now him to pick the new class he's about to pick, he had to level up twice. So maybe the next time he has to level up 4 times. So basically that's what it let us know. And it's also the system let Ethan know that he's able to get lay off. So basically fired if he doesn't completed assignment that was given to him by his boss. So each class, Ethan has a boss. So even though it's an OP ability, it also comes with a requirement for Ethan to follow through. Like last chapter, the priest gave him assignments to save people, heal people. So basically, each class is he's gonna have a boss. Which this is an interesting way to tell a story. Interesting way to like put obstacles in between Ethan when he's doing the mission, because Ethan's already OP, so we need something to like make it harder for him. But anyway, we also see Ethan getting jumped, and we get to see our first Link attack in the series. Not the OG series, but this series. And this is the first Link attack I've seen, I think. And it's called Sea Serpent Fang. Is an amazing combination spell. If you guys ever read Black Clover, you've seen combination spells before. Which actually scared me for a second, because while they were attacking him, the way this art is drawn, I thought Ethan pressed Pop Star. I was like, I know you were joking about that, but don't accidentally press it. But he didn't, because he's obviously his stacks is maxed out, so he's super strength and everything, so he didn't press it. But anyway, he also was able. The funny thing about this, they're like attacking him, which made me happy, because normally like showing the jump, like they give you like 20 minutes to transform and all this. These characters are like, nah, fuck that. They're about to attack him basically. But we also learned something important while they're trying to attack him. We learned that Ethan, each time we pick a new class, he's able to keep 2 skills from his previous class, basically. So he does this. He does decide to keep restoration and alchemy skills. I know I said that wrong. Sorry about that. I got bad accent. And these are the 2 skills he's picking from his priest class, which he mentioned to us. He's able to reproduce the Tear of Deep. The Tear of Deep is remember from the last 2 chapters, is the one that Armin drank to heal all her status. So the fact that he's able to reproduce something OP like that is amazing. And he said he's able to do this with his mechanical understanding. So obviously he picked the mechanic class for his new class, which automatically we see a supercomputer pop on his back, which speak to him like an AI. The AI was able to auto dodge for him and shit. It also is able to, this AI is able to engineer different weapon choices for him. We get to see options that Ethan's able to pick from, guns, different stuff. But Ethan obviously picked the coolest options to me that I find coolest, and the option is a giant robot. But for him to pick the giant robot, this is what I was telling you that made me feel like it was a Fortnite game. They told him he needs some materials, he needs steel. So the AIs kind of made a mini Ethan that looked like Minecraft to collect steel. So the steel that they were collecting from is from the ship and aircraft that came last chapter to attack Ethan. And it just basically stripped the whole ship naked. While doing this, like I said, these enemies don't give him time. They're not trying to let him transform. You see the Dragon Knight attacking Ethan, but he wasn't fast enough. Ethan was able to transform to this new sexy ass new transformation called Mecha Hardcore Leveling Warrior. And it looked exactly like the OG series transformation. Made me happy, made me jizz in my pants. We also see that Armin is inside of Ethan, like a Power Ranger type of robot system, which made me happy. It brought back childhood memories to me. Like I said, I love this series. To me, this started to become my favorite webtoon ever. We also see the Dragon Knight is being stopped by Ethan because he's using a new skill called Lucky Coin Shield. If you guys remember, last OG series, Ethan's skill was called the Lucky Coin. So for them to do a kind of like throwback ability, but it's not the same thing. It's cool. But because he's able to block the Dragon Knight, the purple hero baddie we had from the last chapter was able to freeze Ethan. But we learned something cool. The AI is able to learn a new ability, which is interesting. It can learn new ability. It's able to download abilities, so that's cool. So he already have an OP skill, and plus his class. This class is OP. I didn't realize how OP Mech would be. But anyways, the AI was able to copy a skill called Hell Explosion, causing Ethan to get out of that frozen state. And the AI also copied Ethan. It basically gave him a sword, and that sword looked like the Ethan OG series sword. If you guys remember, he had a sword in the OG series. Ethan was able to easily handle the enemy. He even used a version of the Moonlight Slash, but he just added Mecha Moonlight Slash, and he basically destroyed all the enemy when he's about to finish off the Dragon Knight. We see a new character that was able to stop Ethan, and it looked like an Archbishop of the Church of the Pale Mother. So obviously this character is probably going to be a close friend of the Mother character that everybody keep mentioning, everybody keep mentioning. This character was easily able to one-shot Ethan. Which made me sad because it took him out of that mech. But hopefully he still has it. Obviously, I don't think his class went away. But this character was about to kill Ethan. But we had some chick coming out of nowhere and saving Ethan. And we also have a panel. We go back to Sora from the last chapter where she was getting a visit from somebody. We see people bust into the shop where Sora was trying to attack her. Well, we get to see a familiar face from the OG series, and that made me so happy. If you guys know who I'm talking about, these characters it's the Swordmaster of Ethan. He used to be the OG series with Ethan. He used to be in his OG guild. And I'm actually trying to think of their names, but I can't think. Actually, I remember one, the goat, the swordman, is called Legion Hoon. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. The other one is his apprentice. I think we see him for a quick second. No, named King June Woo, which I think his name is Drip Soap or something in the Lucy Adventures, because they have him. Their real name in the real world and their fake name in the Lucy Adventures. So I think it's them. You obviously we just see a silhouette of the side of their face, but obviously it's them. At least Swordman Legion Horn is here, but I think I saw his apprentice. But anyways, my review for this chapter at 10 out of 10. Obviously, this is my review. It's amazing. The art style is amazing. It's always going to be amazing. I'm just going to mention because I got glazes. I'm never going to stop glazing the art style. I'm never going to stop. But anyways, that's my chapter review. How do I feel about spending $5 to get 100 coins? Amazing. It made me happy. I'm probably going to do another review Wednesday. But I'm still going to post it for the next Wednesday. I don't want to get a copyright strike because whenever I was doing screenshots of the pictures, I noticed that it gave me a warning. So I'm going to release these chapters when it's supposed to be out. But anyways, comment down below, subscribe. Just let me know what you guys love about this chapter down below. And, Toon Family, we out.